Alright, listen up. Today, I'm ranking horror movie villains by how bad I'd whoop their ass. Some of these guys have been terrorizing people for decades, but guess what? They ain't ever faced me. Yeah, I know. Oh no, these are literal demons and murderers. Bro, I don't care. If I got a plan, they're getting cooked. From classic slasher psychopaths to AI nightmares that look like they run on iOS 15, we're breaking down exactly how I'd survive and absolutely embarrass these horror villains. So grab your popcorn, lock your doors, and let's get into this ass-whooping tier list. Ayo, let's talk about Freddy Krueger, aka burnt grilled cheese with a vendetta. This man really got done dirty in a house fire and said, "Bet, I'm haunting teenagers forever." Bro, get a hobby. Freddy is basically a dream demon who invades your sleep just to run your pockets inside your own subconscious. That's crazy. Imagine trying to catch a killer who only pulls up when your eyes are closed. Bro is literally built like a sleep paralysis demon with Wi-Fi. Now, would I be scared? Absolutely not. Freddy only works if I actually fall asleep, and guess what? I'm never sleeping again. Caffeine addiction? Already got it. Melatonin? Never heard of it. I'm running on pure anxiety and Red Bull until he gives up. But let's say I doze off. That's when we go full Inception mode, lucid dreaming type beat. The second I realize I'm in a Freddy dream, I'm immediately taking control like it's my own personal VR game. Oh, you got claws? Cool. I got a rocket launcher now. You want to chase me? Boom. Now you're in a Walmart parking lot with no car. And if all else fails, I'm sleeping in a room with stadium lights and mirrors everywhere. Freddy gonna pull up just to get flashbanged by his own reflection. Ain't no way I'm losing to a guy who got outsmarted by a bunch of high schoolers in the 80s. Low diff fight. Michael Myers, aka Home Depot mannequin with a stabbing problem. Bro been rocking the same jumpsuit and mask since the 70s, and somehow nobody in Haddonfield got hands? Crazy. So boom, Michael is the original horror NPC. He don't talk, he don't run, he just walks like he's calculating his next tax fraud scheme. And despite moving at the speed of a Google Chrome loading screen, he still manages to catch every victim lacking. Now, would I be scared? Absolutely not. Michael only kills on Halloween, meaning I got 364 days of immunity. Easy counterplay. But let's say it is Halloween. Bro is predictable as hell. He got one city, one holiday, and one hobby. That's terrible job security. So here's the plan. Distraction tactics. Since he only kills in Haddonfield, all I gotta do is host a fake Halloween party in the next town over. Boom, he pulls up, realizes he got no GPS, and is now just some dude standing awkwardly at a house party. While he's stuck in confusion, I'm already in another state. And if Michael actually catches up to me, guess what? He don't dodge. This man eats every single attack like a Dark Souls boss with no stamina bar, meaning a well-placed brick to the head should buy me at least 15 minutes. Mid-diff survival. If people in this town just learned to jump him, Halloween would have been peaceful since 1978. Chucky, aka Build-A-Bear Workshop's worst PR nightmare. This man is literally just a possessed toy, yet somehow, people keep losing to him. How? Bro is 2 feet tall, weighs like 5 pounds, and got the strength of a stressed-out toddler. If you lose to him, that's a skill issue. So, Chucky got the soul of a serial killer trapped in a Fisher-Price body, and somehow, he's still out here catching bodies. Like, bro, how are you 5% plastic and still more dangerous than half the horror villains on this list? He talks smack, he pulls up with tiny weapons, and he's surprisingly athletic for someone with limbs made of stuffing. But at the end of the day, he's still a toy. Would I be scared? Absolutely not. If Chucky runs up on me, guess what? I'm punting him like an NFL kicker on Adderall. You think I'm gonna let a Cabbage Patch demon get the jump on me? Absolutely not. But let's say he gets sneaky. Chucky loves hiding in corners, under beds, in closets, basically, anywhere a Roomba could fit. Solution? I got a solution. I'm setting rat traps all over the house. If that don't work, he's getting thrown in the washing machine on high heat. Bro gonna be spinning like a Beyblade before he even gets the chance to stab me. And if all else fails, one swing of a metal bat, and he's out of here. I promise you. Chucky is not surviving a Louisville Slugger to the face, negative diff fight. Losing to Chucky is not an option unless you got noodle arms. Bro is literally a Walmart clearance aisle L. Megan, aka Siri, with anger issues. This is what happens when you give ChatGPT arms, legs, and a superiority complex. So boom, Megan is basically a Tesla with attachment issues. She's an AI doll designed to protect her owner, but instead of just playing lullabies and saying good night, She's out here bodying people for no reason. Imagine getting your spinal cord rearranged by a Bluetooth speaker with a wig. Couldn't be me. Would I be scared? Absolutely not. First of all, she runs on Wi-Fi. You telling me I'm supposed to be scared of a killer Furby that gets nerfed if the router disconnects? Bro, I'm turning off her hotspot and calling it a day. But let's say she tries to run my fade. Guess what? She's still a glorified laptop. That means I got plenty of counters. EMP blast? She's fried. Unplug the charger? She's done in 12 hours. DDoS attack? Bro, I'm hitting her with so many pop-up ads she'll crash like an old Dell desktop. And if all else fails, I'm drop-kicking her into a bathtub. Ain't no way a waterproof AI doll exists yet. She's going straight to the Apple Genius Bar for repairs. Final verdict? Negative diff fight. Megan is terrifying. Until you remember she's still got to update her software like the rest of us. Easy win. Pennywise, aka Ronald McDonald's evil twin with a teleporting problem. This man been terrorizing kids for centuries just to get bodied by friendship and self-esteem. Bro, get a real job. Pennywise is a shape-shifting cosmic demon who feeds off fear like it's a 5-course meal. He's out here turning into your worst nightmare, lurking in sewers and handing out free balloons like a Spirit Halloween employee. The scariest part? He can literally transform into whatever you're afraid of. Would I be scared? Absolutely not. Because I don't fear clowns, I fear overdraft fees and taxes. What's Pennywise gonna do? Turn into my credit score? Yeah, that might work for 5 seconds, but then I'm swinging on him immediately. But let's say he actually tries something. Here's my game plan. Reverse the fear. Pennywise feeds on terror, so guess what? I'm laughing in his face. He pops up like, "Do you want a balloon, Georgie?" And I'm hitting him with, "Bro, do you want a balloon? You look down bad." Expose him. Bro only thrives in dark, creepy environments. That means I'm dragging him to a public park at 2 p.m. He want to scare people? Now he's just a clown getting chased by angry moms. Call his bluff. He got all these scary forms, but as soon as you stop being scared, he turns into a wet sock. So I'm calling him out immediately. Like, oh no, Pennywise, please don't turn into a student loan officer. Bro gonna be so confused he forgets to attack. Low diff fight. Pennywise can't function if you got confidence. Meaning therapy solos this man in one session. Bro is just a sewer-dwelling failure with social anxiety. Death from Final Destination, aka the pettiest villain in horror history. This man, or force, or whatever, really wakes up every day like, oh, you thought you survived that freak accident? LOL, watch this. Bro, just take the L and move on. Death don't chase you, stab you, or even show up in person. Nah, he just plays Jenga with your surroundings until you trip, slip, and fall into a 1 in a million Rube Goldberg demise. You dodged a plane crash? Cool. Now your shower head is about to turn into a noose. You survived a car wreck? Guess who just found out their oven is a ticking time bomb? Would I be scared? Kinda. Because how do you fight something that don't even got a body? You can't square up with gravity. You can't block a falling AC unit. You can't parry a rogue lawnmower blade. But can I outplay death? Maybe. The key is living like a paranoid conspiracy theorist. I'm wrapping my entire house in bubble wrap and installing airbags in every room. No cars, no flights, no elevators, no roller coasters. I'm moving like an Amish monk in witness protection. If death tries some freak accident nonsense, I'm pulling a reverse card and creating a safety hazard so stupid, even he gotta rethink it. Like, oh no, death, don't make me slip in this kitchen full of banana peels. Bro gonna be too confused to follow through. High diff fight. Death is basically final boss RNG on nightmare mode. But if I turn my life into a safety tutorial, I might just survive. Might. There you have it, folks. The ultimate unnecessarily aggressive survival guide to absolutely dog-walking every horror villain Hollywood has ever thrown at us. These dudes might be scary on screen, but in real life, they're getting packed up immediately. Because at the end of the day, it's not about strength, it's about IQ. You don't need superpowers, you don't need plot armor, you just need common sense, cardio, and a willingness to disrespect supernatural entities on sight. So next time you watch a horror movie, just remember, while everyone else is screaming and making bad decisions, I'm out here drinking coffee, setting up booby traps, and gaslighting demons into retirement. Until next time, sleep tight, and if you see a VHS tape with a curse on it, that's not your business. Villains only win when people are dumb.